What is going on today, YouTube? This is Anthony with the Oster's Kitchen. It's been a little bit of a hiatus. We've had a few projects going on here at the house. Wanted to go and let you all know what I've got going on, which is number one, this beautiful electric smoker that my wife got me for my birthday. It is a Pit Boss Series 3. And what I got going on here today is I am smoking up some chuck roast. This is the poor man's brisket. So just like a brisket, it's coming from the subprimal. It is going to cook low and slow. My goal here is to get these guys up to about the 150 range, which I'm getting close to right now. Then I'm going to wrap them and bring them up to about 200. Now, I'm actually going to dial my heat down because I want to let these guys soak up a lot of smoke here. I've rubbed these today with a spice blend. There's a local company here called Red Stick Spice. They do ship though, so I'm going to put their link here in the description. I'm using their sweet pecan rub. Also another local favorite is the Cajun Ninja's pea seasoning. So we have a liberal amount on both sides of this roast. I did actually go ahead and butterfly this. It's a 4 pound chuck roast, so I went ahead and cut it right in half. I don't know if you can see, I left that fat cap right on there. Going to give us lots of good flavor. And then I'm smoking this with some apple wood chunks. So, going to check back in about an hour. I've lowered my temp down. I've opened up the vents. I really want to have this soak up a lot of smoke before I have to go and wrap it. But check back and we're going to check it out. I'm either going to pull it or slice it, depends on what the final product looks like. But before we go much further, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot. Now, in case some of y'all are wondering, I decided to go with this Pit Boss 3 model here. It is an analog digital smoker, so there's no actual set temperature here. It's real simply, you turn the knob, it goes up to high. You turn it down, it goes to low. And you can adjust the vents in the back here. You can see them. I'll actually turn around, let you guys see here. You can open and close those to get some smoke control. And you got a good temperature read here. So the temperature just dropped because I opened up the vents here, but I'm going to work it back up to about 200. I opted for this model just for a couple of reasons. One, I like to come out and check on my meat when I'm cooking it. And so I felt like if I had gone with the model where you set the temperature, I probably would have let things go a little bit too long. So I'm a little bit of a control freak in that situation here. Also like here though that we've got a nice open chamber. This you certainly could use wood pellets, but you can also use wood chunks or chips. And for a long smoke like this, I prefer the chunks. For grilling on the actual grill, I prefer to go with chips. I opted for the gas smoker or the electric smoker over the gas smoker just because I've run into issues where I've just run out of propane midway through a smoke and have had to go run to Walmart or Home Depot to exchange it. So if you're looking for a gift for yourself or dad, husband, I'm really liking this Pit Boss a lot. So I'll put a link in the description as well. Alright guys, while the roast is on the smoker, it's been on for about 2.5 hours now, so I want to go ahead and start to make a basting solution. What I'm going to do is just take 1 cup of water. I'm going to take half a cup of some apple cider vinegar, and I like this organic Bragg apple cider vinegar. It's got mother, which is, you can't see it because I'm shaking it up, but it's the actual hard compound of the apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to take this apple cider vinegar and add that in. And about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Give that a good mix. I'm just going to use my basting brush because I don't want to dirty too many things up. And I'll see you outside at the smoker, and I'm going to just rub everything down with this basting brush. Give it a little bit of moisture to keep it from drying out during the cooking process. Alright, so we want to be kind of quick with this. I'm going to set my solution down there. I don't want to lose a lot of my heat. Got my gloves. Let's just pull this out really quick. These are looking great. But I'm going to just go ahead and dab on some of this basting solution. Keep it from drying out. Haven't quite developed the bark yet, but that's okay. She's going to be in here for a couple of hours, so. Now, I'm actually not going to turn these over, so I'm going to go in from the underside and just brush the bottom of my roasts. I may flip these over midway through, but for now, this is what I'm going to do. Close that off, close this up, and I'll see y'all in a couple of hours. Alright guys, so I'm a little bit over the 150 mark here, a little bit over here. What I'm going to do is pull these roasts out. We're going to wrap them. What I'm going to want to do, I'm going to have to put my camera down for this, but to make sure that I can still see these meat probes here, I'm going to close the smoker up so that I can retain some of that heat. But before then, give this one more final baste. Get that temperature up to about 200 and put some barbecue sauce on it and let it form a nice crust. I'm going to put the phone down, show you the final product. Let's wrap in just a second. Alright, so got these all wrapped up. Kind of made a little boat here out of the foil. And I am just going to stick these back in. I don't know if you noticed, I did move my water pan, just had to rearrange some of the smoke chunks down there. So these are going to sit, give them another couple of hours. I'm going to try to get them up to about 200. Then I'll sauce them for the last hour. So close the lid. I'm going to turn the smoker back up. I'll come check on it in a little bit. Try to pull some heat back up, get some smoke back in, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I've got these just under 200 here. I'm going to go ahead and pull them, get some sauce on these. Be careful when you pull this foil back. I'm going to use this Rendezvous barbecue sauce here. This is out of Memphis, but they sell it over at Bass Pro, so I'll link those as well if you want to try to use this. I'm going to lay the sauce on nice and thick. Get some sauce on the underside. I'm going to let these finish in the smoke. Try to get it up to about 200. Let this sauce caramelize. Close it up. Check back another half hour, maybe an hour. We're looking at this one right here. And you're probably wondering what I'm going to have with this. I'm actually just going to take a can of these Bush's beans, throw into this cheap aluminum pan that I have. Dump the rest of this barbecue sauce that I had from outside. I'm going to pour in some of these drippings that I had from the foil right into the beans. I'm going to throw that on the top shelf of my smoker. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. Now I've got a cutting board situated up here with some aluminum foil ready to go, because it's really important that we make sure that these rest for at least 30 minutes before we cut into them. They're not ready yet. You have to let all those juices settle. I am going to go ahead and kill my smoker. I'm going to leave the beans in there though, so they can stay warm. I am going to go these up in the foil. Let them sit like this inside for about half an hour. Once the roasts have cooled down, cut diagonally against the grain. Then serve over your favorite sandwich buns. I like to go ahead and toss these into the oven, top them with a little barbecue sauce and cheese. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.